Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today and welcome to our Best of the Best Revenue Ideas webinar. My name is Jackie Ulloa and I'm with Metro's Client Services team. And presenting with me today is Daryl Davis, VP of Creative Services. Before we begin, I did want to let everyone know that this webinar is being recorded and it'll be emailed to everyone tomorrow afternoon, and it's coming in from Zoom. Also, after the webinar, or after our presentation rather, we are going to open it up to Q&A. So if anybody would like to add anything, please send us a question. You can do it via chat or Q&A, or just raise your hand and request to be unmuted. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to get things started, and we're just going to pause our videos for a few minutes here, and we will be back for the Q&A session. So Daryl, if you're ready, I'll go ahead and start things up here.
All ready. Thanks, Jackie. Hello, everyone, and thank you again for joining us today, and welcome to our Best Of webinar. A couple of months ago, Metro initiated a Best Of contest and invited all of you to enter with your best project of the year. Thank you for all of your entries. It's been our pleasure to review your wonderful work, and congratulations to our winners. Today, we're going to take a closer look at our winners and some other standout entries, and talk about the magic that can happen when an idea results in revenue. When we travel to conferences, one of our favorite parts is attending the ideas sessions. We all crave ideas, new ideas, classic ideas, and out-of-the-box ideas that all help to push our creativity forward. Metro's ideas come in many forms. We have spec ads, sections, covers, contests, directory layouts. For virtually every subject matter and all advertisers, our images and headings can also spark ideas, a concept for an ad or an entire campaign. All of our content is usable in print and digital formats, so don't limit yourselves. And if we can help with anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Additionally, and you'll see some examples of this coming up, all of our US patriotic content has Canadian companion content available, as well as many of our headings, logos, and events being available in French and Spanish. Our ideas can be used as is, adapted, or as we often hear, used for inspiration throughout the year for a variety of projects and ads that our subscribers are creating. Reviewing the submissions for our Best Of contest, all of this was demonstrated again. So let's take a look at some awesome work. We'll provide some time toward the end of our webinar to open up a forum to you, to hear from you about ideas, content, and if we're fortunate enough to have some of our entrants on the webinar today, we'd love to hear from you. So to begin, working backward and starting with our third place winner, Livingston History, from Jennifer Chuck at the West Essex Tribune, we have a beautiful history-rich section filled with photos, stories, and local advertisers throughout. Their readers love local history and have been responsive and inspired this idea. The section was sold with in-person selling to new and older businesses, and they also involved the Business Improvement District. Working with local historical societies and local libraries for research, they achieved this fantastic section. They ran it during quieter months to attract more attention. And the section, which is run before, generally earns between $8,000 and $12,000. Impressive.
I love that this edition was inspired by their readers and has become a keepsake. As you mentioned, they run it a couple of times a year during their quieter months, mid-February and mid-August. And all of the articles are written by one of their staffers. And in order to find stories to write about, she goes as far back as her 1930s issues. They also use old ads and small stories as fillers. I thought it was really cool to see old photos, and I even saw an Atari repair service ad, which brought me back to my childhood. So that was cool.
That's great. In second place, the Central Oregon Holiday Guide from Debbie Kaufman at the Bulletin. This upscale section looks amazing and was inspired by a Metro templated special section and adapted here as the Central Oregon Holiday Guide. It was a tab inserted into their paper posted to social media accounts, and providing an online link to access throughout the holidays. Advertising packages were sold whereby, with a full page ad, you received 2 gift guide spots in the editorial section. The ROI on this was 10 grand. Amazing. And readers love the magazine quality layout and the gift guide ideas. Regarding those layouts, a reminder that research often shows that readers respond to numbers. On the cover, 29 great gift ideas, or 20 great gifts under $20, a fantastic section.
What's really neat about this guide, I thought, is that one of our theme special sections was their starting point, and all of the stories in it are from Metro, but they completely made it their own just by changing up the design, and they gave that local feel by including a gift guide.
And our first place winner from Northern Light Region's Julie Bergman, their Salute to Veterans. Well designed and a true keeper in every sense of the word, this section was inspired by a new veteran memorial in town. Space and advertising was sold with listings via direct contact sales, soliciting, as well as Facebook, print ads, and site ads. Readers loved this section. A local veteran told the publisher that he had finally felt represented and seen after it was published. Northern Light Region did reprints, and readers stopped by to buy extras and send to family members. The total sales on this, almost $10,000.
I love how the section just all came together, beginning with their veteran memorial. It just seemed like a true community project. The design is beautiful, and it evoked a lot of emotion from their readers, and it's also become a keepsake. And by the way, this was paid for entirely by advertising, and readers submitted their special veterans.
Congratulations, Northern Light Region, and all of our winners.
Yes, congratulations.
Moving on to some other outstanding entrants that we loved. On the left, Lehigh Valley Press made this game board that they ran in their newspapers, where readers collected game pieces in order to have a chance at winning a VIP package for their local baseball team. In the middle, from the County Journal, Cindy Gadart told us that they created this holiday cash giveaway to encourage local shopping versus driving to the city for holiday shopping.
These are great concepts, and contests are always a fun way to engage your readers. And by the way, if you need any ideas on contests, we provide a few new ones each month, and they all come with web ads. And our spec ads library has a whole collection of these contests.
On the right-hand side, at the Rockdale Reporter, Mary Lou Lore presented this ad that showcases local advertisers' investments in their community. This ad highlights local advertisers' past sponsorship of events in a unique ad within an ad.
I think this is another great concept and really great consultant on Mary Lou's part, just encouraging her client to showcase all they've done for their town so that they're seen as part of their town.
On the left, the Claremont Sun created this stylish calendar page with a countdown to Christmas theme, surrounded by great ad spaces for premium advertisers. Advertisers love the fact that readers hold on to this page for a month.
I thought the Christmas countdown is an excellent idea. They printed this calendar on heavier stock and inserted it into their Thanksgiving edition, which means, like you said, Daryl, people were holding on to this for at least a month. And by the way, if anybody here wants to try anything similar, calendar pages are also part of your Metro subscription.
That's a nice one. On the right, the Genesee Penny Saver ran a 4-week series of breast cancer awareness pages, published in print and online. It was very successful with a lot of positive feedback. So they took the same concept and created a Veterans Day series, timely information about important issues.
Yes, for sure. Supporting the fight against breast cancer while providing info to readers is really important. I also really like that they were able to spread this content over the entire month of October. And it's beautifully designed. And the articles that you see here are also available to you within your Metro editorial library. And that's all, again, part of your subscription.
Great one. On the left, Sherry Mealing at Winkler Incorporated, which is a food distribution company, conceived this ad with a July 4th focus, including a targeted coupon for charcoal. Simple and strategic, they sold hundreds of bags of charcoal.
Yeah, the standalone ad looks really sharp. And as you mentioned, they've gotten great results. Again, our patriotic images for both the US and Canada are very popular, and they do get a lot of downloads.
In the middle, from McGarry County News, Melanie King indicates that they like to celebrate Administrative Professionals Day locally, and using a colorful celebratory center spread double truck, created this well-designed salute to local administrative professionals.
I thought this was a fun design. They offered free color as well. And it's really a great way to celebrate all of your local professionals.
Also a great keeper, Jackie, I think.
Yeah.
On the right, Wendy Vosberg at Telegraph Herald Media submitted this beautifully designed, locally focused page for a Shop Small promotion. And as a reminder, Metro is Shop Local. We have an amazing, rich collection of Shop Local content for all of your Shop Local needs.
And here's another one where the newspaper paid for color, and they reported it was actually one of their quickest sales ever. I also really like the ad space on the right they use to support local business. And the page just looks really great.
And beautiful little ads that really kind of stand on their own.
Absolutely.
Next up, on the left at the Clinton Herald, Kayla Horton Tiegler reports that this was inspired by a scavenger hunt contest that they found on Metro's site, but they changed it up to create this multi-platform winter scavenger hunt with a strategy involving print, digital, social, and video. This program generated almost $3,000 in revenue.
For me, this is a perfect example on how one idea can lead to the next using Metro services. Like you mentioned, they found the summer scavenger hunt online, but then turned it into the winter theme for a slower time of the year for them.
I love that one. On the right, also from the Clinton Herald, this Christmas coloring book was created by combining Metro coloring panels with some locally submitted pages. Each coloring panel was a sponsored, customized panel. Check out the jeweler's name inside the big diamond ring tucked under the cover. Very cool. Metro has a vast collection of coloring panels with virtually all types of seasonal and holiday subject matter, as well as decorative panels for all levels of coloring.
Yeah, I thought this was a great idea as well. Coloring pages are very popular, and I like that they were able to customize the coloring pages for their sponsors. Plus, kids had an activity during their break.
That's great. This double entry from the Trail County Tribune is a 2-page giving thanks tribute, recognizing the power of small organizations, families, and communities. It's powerful and really attractive.
I think it's a beautiful design. The colors really pop, and the message of gratitude and just recognizing essential workers is uplifting. And this is something they started with COVID, but they continued the tradition.
I think COVID may have started a lot of traditions, actually, Jackie.
Probably.
Excuse me. And as our last profiled entrant on the right, we loved Tim Dinkin's take on his best of 2022. Tim is a media consultant for the Hanford Sentinel and had sales leads and goals on his mind. Targeting prospective agricultural advertisers, he attended a local ag expo in California and documented his effort. Connecting and following up with leads, several of the people that he called upon are interested in expanding their local presence in the area. So everything doesn't have to be an ad or a section or a contest. This was a great one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a great journal on how Tim found leads to generate more revenue. I thought he thought outside of the box for this contest, and I found his determination is motivating for reps as well.
Agreed. This was a great out of the box, as you said, Jackie. Fantastic. Thank you again to everyone that entered our Best of 2022 contest.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing all of your ideas. And let's see here.
If you're interested in a closer look at our creative process, take a look at our support and strategy for Creative Pros webinar, which is archived on our site, as Jackie will point out and show you how to find. Additionally, to familiarize yourself or refamiliarize yourself with all of the benefits of your Metro subscription, our 30-minute Every Benefit You Didn't Know You Have webinar is also available on MCC. Now, I'll turn it back to Jackie for a look at where to find this dynamic content on our site.
Yes, thank you, Daryl. And I'm just going to take a few minutes here. Let me just come out of here. Alrighty, so now that you guys have seen all of these wonderful ideas, I just want to take you to a page on our site so that you can see all of your subscriber benefits in one place. Many of our customers have told us it's not just about the content that we provide, but the inspiration that they do get from it. And we have several tools to help you out with that inspiration. So the first one that I want to point out to you is our search book. So here on the right, you have a sampling of our May search book. We highly encourage you to take a look at these books each month. We update our website weekly, but it really is the best way to see all of the latest content in one place. And you can access our search book anywhere on our site. On the top left-hand side, just go ahead and click on search book for easy access. And it's something you can use in sales meetings, perhaps, maybe use for brainstorming sessions. And if you wanted to set a goal for yourselves, maybe pick out 5 new ideas from the search books each month. It's just got so much information, you really don't want to miss any of it. All right, and now I'm just going to point out everything that you get with your creative library, starting with our spec ads. You're going to have spec ads for every event, holiday, and advertiser category. You can use them as they are, or you can completely manipulate them. They're packaged in a way that you have all the elements so that you're able to do that and just make them your own. Use them as a starting point. There are no restrictions there. With each week, you're going to have stock quality photos, including high res, artwork, and headings as well. The web ads, you're going to have web ads for top selling advertisers. These will come in 5 different sizes and with corresponding print ads as well. And by the way, this would be an excellent option if you're looking to offer print and digital combos. On the right here with Shop Local, I mean, Metro is big on supporting Shop Local, so you're always going to have fresh content for it. And really everything that we do is designed to support local. Contest ideas, we have so many great contest ideas. And as we mentioned before, it's just a really fun way to keep your readers engaged. So check them out. For social media, these are ready to post JPEGs to help with your digital marketing. And you can use them on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. We have the different sizes for them. Our cover designs are beautiful and can be used with your special sections. And for backgrounds, we pretty much have you covered for every season, event, and holiday. There's more. And coloring panels, as we said, they're super popular and we have them for just about everything, including coloring pages for adults. Our pages and directories, they're beautifully designed, great for multi-advertising, and some of them will include an editorial piece to attract even more attention to those pages. For food and grocery, you're going to have plenty of options here. Those will include photos as well as spec ads to meet your restaurant and grocery needs. And for the infographics on the right, these all include a premium ad space, and we have these for both US and Canada. Okay, now I'm going to scroll up here. And everyone has access to our editorial library. That's going to include copyright, non-branded articles. These can be used as they are, or you can also edit them to your liking A lot of times we'll have a question of, can they use them online? Yes, you can use them both in print and online, and you can use them for native advertising purposes as well. Many popular topics are included here, such as home improvement, weddings, seniors, health, and so on. So we've got you covered with all of those popular topics. For each of these articles, you're also going to have social media messaging, again, to help out with your digital marketing. And of course, games, puzzles, and recipes are included with your subscription as well. And we provide one for each week of the year. And as you know, these can also be sponsored. And there's more selling and planning tools. They're all at your fingertips here. So I'll just briefly go over these. We have our planning and promotions calendar, and I just want to show you what it looks like here. These are great. You can plan way in advance, and I'm just going to fast forward a couple of months here. Okay, and you can also print these out. So if you go to view printable calendar, you'll have the option to print these along the top. And I'm just gonna scroll here so you can see what they look like. And you will see we have a listing of our monthly, weekly, and daily events. And along the right-hand side, you'll have the listing of all of the best sellers. So these are great. You can leave these behind with your advertisers. Just give them more reasons to advertise. You can use these in your social media as well, and just create prospect lists for yourselves as well too. Oh, let me get out of here. Okay. And as you know, we've got live webinars and recorded webinars as well. So the way to find all of those would be along the top right-hand side, just go to support. And you're going to choose live training webinars. So Daryl mentioned these couple. Here's the one for Creative Pros. We've got the full video here, but we also broke it down for you. So if you're interested in image manipulation or tips on writing compelling ads or designing ads, they're all broken down for you. And here's that every benefit you didn't know you had. He also mentioned this would be great for any newcomers as well as a refresher for anyone. And by the way, if you guys wanted to set up a one-on-one webinar, we can certainly do that. Just let us know and we'll be happy to schedule that for you. Okay, and if you're in a pinch and you're just needing a brief tutorial here, if you go to support and go to video tutorials, we have so many of these and they're all about 2 minutes long, I would say tops. So that's great. If you're in a pinch, you can go ahead and refer to that. Otherwise, just give us a call and we'll be happy to help you out with anything. Okay, and for those of you who don't already know, we also welcome special requests for images, editorial content, and spec ad topics. So if you're needing help finding something, please reach out to us. Again, we're always happy to help you. If you're looking for more money-making ideas, check out our Plus Business Success Stories. These can all be found within our sales tools library. And we highlight a new success story each month. These can all be downloaded as PDFs. I'm just going to pull it up here. So you'll see you can download it as a PDF. And we have success stories on a lot of different topics. So if you needed to narrow it down by topic, you can certainly do that. With that, we also have articles for ideas in training as well as sales ideas. So again, lots of places for you to check out for inspiration. And last but not least, we have our weekly sales and creative tips, tools, and highlights. And these all come to you by the way of email, and we keep them all archived. So if you missed out on any of these or just want to check them out, you can always find them under support, and you're going to choose email ideas and communications. The most recent emails will be found along the very top here. And here you have the different categories. You can expand on any one of these. And if you're not already signed up to receive these emails, you can certainly sign up here. And I just want to bring up an example of one of these just so that you can see everything you would have access to. So since Memorial Day is right around the corner, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And these, by the way, are all targeted searches. And click away, I mean, all of this is yours. So you can click for images, spec ads, web ads, articles. It's all part of your subscription. And the results here will also bring up Canadian content for Canada Day as well as Remembrance Day. So again, click away. This is all part of your service. I know a lot of times people will ask us, is this part of my service? How do I get this? So yes, to answer your question, it is all yours. So and that is it from me. So what I'm going to do here is I will just open it up to Q&A.
Great, Jackie. There was one question I saw in there about how do I get to the RDS page?
Oh, yes. So to get to the RDS page, great question. You are going to go to About and go to Revenue Development Services. And let me turn on my video. Alrighty. Okay, so I see some Q&A. Can we share the full sections with them? Yeah, we can do that, right?
Yeah, sure. You mean the sections from the winners? I presume that's what you
I
mean,
believe
Pam.
so. Yeah, yes.
Yes, sure. We can't do it here, Pam, but if you contact me directly, I'd be happy to help you take a look at anything that we've received.
Okay, so somebody's asking, will we get a copy of this presentation? Yes, you will get that. You'll get the slides for it tomorrow with the recording and a bunch of other helpful information. Somebody's saying they're logged into Metro and my home screen doesn't look like this. Where can I find the titles you're speaking to? So I believe that was the RDS page. I believe. Oh yeah, so we're going to create a web page with all of the entries as well.
And so, Pam, that would enable you to see everything a little more up close, and
yeah, that's perfect.
That'd be perfect for you. Anything else? Do we have anyone out there that we featured here?
Okay, it doesn't look like anybody raised their hand, but if anybody wants to add anything, if you're one of the featured ideas, you can raise your hand and we can certainly unmute you.
Hi, Julie from Northern Light Region. Congratulations. We loved your section.
Let's see, we're getting more here. Oh, okay, I didn't see all of these.
Thank you, Kathy. That sounds great.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And Kathy, remember, if there's anything you need help with, do not hesitate to reach out to us.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up our contact information here. So if you guys have any questions, you'll have our email and our phone number as well.
We would certainly be happy to answer any questions, and never hesitate to contact us directly.
Absolutely. We're always happy to help you guys. All right. So like I said, you guys will receive a recording tomorrow. And if you need anything, please go ahead and reach out to us.